Hey, what up? It's the Mental Ninja. Check this out. Look. Hey, so I was on the panel with Cook for a good hot minute, right? And the nigga on some bro Sanchez shit, nigga snapping and shit, telling niggas what they can do, what they can't do, talking about nobody could be smarter than him while he's on his channel and shit. Bro, like, no bullshit, my nigga. Like, I don't think niggas really understand, and it's cool. I don't give a fuck if they understand it or not, right? Is that bro, I'm not no stupid man. I understand when we want to hold our own beliefs and we want to hold those as trump because they're important to us and shit. And in order to, if I question or allow somebody to question my belief, it's almost like saying that my belief isn't solid. And a lot of times when people question me on my beliefs and shit, or when I question people on their beliefs, they feel attacked personally because their belief becomes their armor, right? That protects them. They need a safety net. They need security. Well, I don't want to be punished by God while I'm alive, so let me get with Jesus. And I don't want to be punished after I die, so let me get with Jesus. I need a security net. It's called insurance. Insurance agencies sell this shit. I sell this shit at my job, bro. I give people security that they're not going to miss out. I put them in a state of fear that, bro, you're in Vegas. You're not supposed to get a helicopter ride. It's only an hour. You're not going to do this. What? And they like, man, you're right. I don't want to miss out. And they'll fucking go. Or them niggas just don't even fucking care. Like, nigga, I don't want to do it. I'll pay for this shit. And, hey, it's all good, right? It's all good. But what this nigga Cook did, right? This nigga telling me that he never says some shit that he can't prove. See, when he can't fucking break a nigga or break somebody in their argument, and when he has no argument left, he wants people to start to pull up shit, right? And his base argument on why that's a valid fucking arguing point is because if anybody asks him to pull up something from the Bible, he'll just like basically open the book like this. He'll open the book and just point, and that proves that this really happened because he pointed to gospel. See gospel right there? I'm pointing to it. See chapter 11? It's real. It really happened because I pointed to a book. But then I could get anything else, right? I could get a fucking anything else and say the same shit. That the fucked up thing is, right, is that that's the limit you'll go for your own shit. I get it, bro. It's desperation. Out of desperation, we're clinging to anything we can. Got to keep afloat because we're drowning in this motherfucking argument and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers don't even know how to argue. I took logic twice. Ethics in fucking college, bro. I learned hedonistic calculus. I learned how to fucking construct an argument, nigga. Socrates is a man. All men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is moral. That's an argument. I learned about ad hominem circumstance, ad hominem abusive, fallacious statements, fucking post hoc, ad hoc, slippery slope, hasty generalization, all that shit. Appeal to authority, appeal to common belief, appeal to religion. I learned about all that shit. All that shit, bro. So when I come with an argument, bro, best believe that I'm thinking. I'm thinking before I speak. I'm thinking before I answer. And I'm going to ask you some shit that's going to get you to think. And if you don't want to think, you're just going to blah, 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 blah. You're going to fucking regurgitate. You're going to regurgitate your own cud, nigga, like a cow do, right? And I get it, bro. You think that because you can moderate and you can block and limit and do this, that officially makes you right and sovereign. But really, it shows your weakness. You hear me? It really shows the defensive weakness, the weaknesses in your defense. You want to get to a nigga, you disagree with them. He wants to get to you, he disagrees with you. Okay, first move on the chessboard has been made, right? But what happens if the nigga that you disagree with doesn't get angry? Is okay with you disagreeing? Doesn't call you a name because you disagreed? Then what do? You call him a name. Because he's stupid for not getting angry, because you think he should be angry, because you'll be angry if you were him. Matter of fact, you're angry, you're not him. It's fucking, bro, art of war, my nigga. Know your enemy better than you know yourself, than he knows himself. We talking about the motherfucking, how fucked up the Branch Davidian situation was. It was horrible, bro. How the government did that shit, it was terrible, man. It's horrible. And he admitted that he don't know anything about it. He's never researched into it and shit, right? And was still saying that I was wrong. I'm like, then, in order to like, because look, he wants me to fucking go through, man, look, I really didn't want to fucking do all this research, bro. I don't want to fucking sit there and blah, 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 because all he's going to do, that's what naysayers do. And they talk about faith. A lot of people that say they have the most faith have the least amount, if any, because they're not looking spiritualized, physicalized, either eyes. They're only looking to reaffirm their bias. They're trying to protect their veil, protect their fucking box. They think their box is gonna be penetrated and shit. So what they do, like a fucking, like those some animals get loud and fucking have frilly fucking things come up and shit to scare the other person away and shit. You know what I'm saying? They scare the predator away. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't even preying on them. They just walk through the motherfucking jungle and shit. This nigga get to hissing and shit. That's why rattlesnakes do that rattle shit, because they're afraid and shit. So a nigga huff and puff and get slander and shit and prove it. Show me this. Show me that. Well, if anybody has me show something, I'm going to show them. This nigga just tells me that he says, I never speak on something that I can't prove. Mind you, a few months ago, I said, man, I got a sick ass sport bike. My sport bike costs fucking $16,000, $17,000, whatever the fuck I number is, 50, whatever. You can look MSRP on that bike and the condition it is and shit is motherfucking $15,000 to $20,000 and shit, depending on the condition and what enhancements and what miles you got on it, right? My bike's around 16. I'm paying 15 for that shit, right? He said, you ain't got no bike. Prove it. I was like, really? So I go outside. I walk downstairs, go to my spot. I got my car on 20s and my bike. I show him my bike on the live stream. You know what this nigga say? That's not what that nigga said. He said, I put those decals on the bike to make it into the bike I said I had. I'm sitting here like, nigga, this is fabulous. This is fantastic, nigga. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, nigga. Not only have I just said I have a bike, I told him the make, model of the bike. I show him the bike. He can look up the bike, Google, and see it's the same dimensions, same size, same color, because it's a KTM. They only make a few different colors of them. They don't even make the bike anymore. It's a rare, exotic bike. It's the Lamborghini of bikes, like the Ducatis and shit, right? This nigga says that I ordered the fucking, the decals, and I put it on there. Like, basically, I ordered that shit just the moment he said I didn't have it, or just the moment I fucking went and showed him so he would believe. Like, I'm trying to convince him, and that's what shows me something about Cook. Cook, bro, it appears to me, and I could be wrong, that you are hell-bent on getting people to believe shit. That in your own heart, you are so skeptical because you think everybody's going to be like you. You think nobody's going to believe you, so you don't believe nobody else and shit. But you want everybody to believe you, but you won't believe nobody else and shit. But if it's somebody you like, you're going to believe everything they fucking say with no motherfucking proof, bro. And then tonight you say you never say something that you can't prove. Nigga, you said I don't have a bike after I said it. You cannot prove that shit. You couldn't prove it for nothing. After I showed you, you said the decals were fake. You couldn't prove that. Now, either you never do or you do. If you don't, then just say, I don't do it. And hopefully there'll be no fucking evidence pointing contrary to the fact. See, I'm a convict. I've been in so many fucking court cases and shit, and that might be a problem, bro. Is sometimes I see arguments out of a court perspective of like, okay, this nigga says one thing, let's test let's put the acid test to it, the litmus test. You know what I'm saying? So you saying blah, 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 blah. Do you believe that's true? Yes. Why? Well, because. Okay, now if I can make you look fucking questionable on the stand or within questioning, it purely destroys your character. Representing as a witness and stuff. And like, yeah, when we're talking about the Bible, and look, and I said something about Jesus not being a white man. He said, does it mention what color he is? I said no. And there's a reason I said that. See, his mind was like, he's thinking like this. I'm thinking like fucking whatever. Now you can't even put your hand around that shit, right? Original Jesus in the New Testament in Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. Minus Luke, because Luke never met the man, right? He only got stories and shit. Mark, Matthew, and John, they don't give no description of Jesus. Paul don't give no description of Jesus. Peter does, because Peter knew Jesus. But he didn't give no description of him, right? So let me take that back. Peter doesn't give a description of him. He knew Jesus, but still doesn't describe what he looked like, right? In Revelations, we have a description of Jesus, but it's not the same Jesus. There's two Jesus. Actually, there's three Jesuses. There's Jesus, there's dead Jesus. There's four of you. There's Jesus, and there's back from the dead Jesus, and then there's future fucking flying Silver Surfer Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't give no description of Jesus. We don't know what Jesus looks like because the Jesus that they're talking about, Revelation, hasn't even came yet. And the niggas don't get that. See, the thing is, when you're so defensive, when you're so ready, you have your setup play already, you're not willing to adjust it to the wind. You're not willing to adjust to as you see your shit breaking over here, you don't fucking fix things and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's called strategy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can block me off your shit. You can time me out. You can show me your wielding power off. You can kick me off the panel and shit. But the thing is, you can't show me how strong you are in your mind and in your heart and your integrity to keep your shit straight, to keep your level. Your compass point flying through the fucking wind. Your level gauge is getting dirty and trampled on by horses and shit, bro. You can't show me you have the power to keep your composure, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any of the niggas on fucking YouTube, bro, like, nigga, look, really, I don't be losing I don't be yelling and shit. I don't be doing that shit, nigga. I'll be cool about my shit. I'll talk loud. I'll be laughing. I'll have a smile on my face, nigga. I'll laugh too. You know why? Because, bro, like, I got to a point in my life, homie, where I don't gotta take everything so motherfucking serious, homie. I don't gotta take everything as a direct attack. Nigga tell me I'm not in the OTO, tell me my shit fake. Fucking, oh well, nigga, that nigga sounds stupid. Even if he got 3-4 other people to believe him and shit, oh well, they believe a stupid nigga who sounds stupid, so they fuck him. Let the slave shall serve. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't believe I got a bike. Nigga don't believe I got a job. Nigga don't believe I'm me. That's not my fucking problem, bro. It just shows hard-headedness and complete cognitive dissonance and complete, what's that word? Let me get it. Fuck is my favorite. Oh, fuck. Let me get my A book. Damn. What's the word? Damn. For Herbert Spencer saying this shit, you know what I'm saying? Contempt prior to investigation. Ooh. And that's what happens, bro. Like, I'm going to be wrong. Today, I had a couple. Boom, everything was good. I'm about to make $180 on this couple and shit. I'll talk to them for 5 minutes. They're like, yeah. I get all that. We get all that. Oh, cool. It's her birthday. We'll have fun. Da, da, da. I'm giving them a helicopter ride, bro. I'm giving them fucking 2 high rollers. I was gonna make 170. I give them 2 high rollers, $50 debit card, $2 in slots, and a free hotel stay for like an hour of their time. They're like, yeah. I walk them all the way over and shit. Tell them how to break down the tour and everything, what to expect. Make it easy for them because I appreciate them doing my tour for me and shit. So I'm gonna give enough information so it won't be so hard, like how long, what's next and shit. I give them a good breakdown. Take them over there, drop them off. As I'm dropping them off, I'm like, look, just show me your IDs and show me your debit card. You don't gotta use your debit card. They want to scan it, slide or swipe it. They just want to make sure you have it because if you see something you like, they want to make sure that you say, look, I can buy it if I like it. Like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, oh, going through a purse. I left my ID in my other jacket in my room. I'm like, damn. I'm like, no worries, guys. Get you guys checked in. I'm gonna book put your sit up half an hour later. You guys go and grab your shit. I assumed that they were gonna come back. I believe they were coming back and shit. It was no good tour, no show. So they left and didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? But I was so certain that they would go because their interaction, their behavior, their mannerisms was so saying like they're gonna walk back over, they'll come back because it's happened before too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, it's also happened where they didn't come back. It's also happened where I took people up and they weren't even qualified for shit. They said they was. They didn't have a credit card. They didn't have a debit. They had a fucking like a prepaid card. That don't work. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, like, I'll be wrong. But the thing is, I'm okay with being wrong. You know why? Because I get to learn something new. And this is what happens. When I come around people who are undebatable, who have their power on their panels, who have the power of fucking this and that, on I can click. My power is within a click. Like, nigga, you don't got no power, nigga. Without motherfucking YouTube, where's your power to click then, nigga? Without YouTube, where's your power to silence and legislate? You know what I'm saying? And what's your backup? Well, I got the power. I got the Bible. I got the bro. Stop it. You're lost. You don't know where you started or where you're at, and you think you're there, which is the worst place to be. You want to go left, but nothing's right. You want to go right, but nothing's left. Now you're right in the middle. You're scared of fucking death, but you got your eyes closed, homie. You got to be afraid of me. I'm just a mental ninja, bro. Why you think I call myself the mental ninja, bro? And you all are a battle of wits. Nigga, you're not trying to have a battle of wits. By you saying that, you're lost. You're lost because you're trying to create something. If I'm having a battle of wits, I ain't going to tell you. That's strategy. So you don't know what to come up with. Look, if you ain't figured it out by now, then you ain't going to figure it out, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. But the nigga be taking the YouTube shit too hard. My nigga Huey. That's why I still fuck with Huey. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Yahweh too, bro. No bullshit. I see what that nigga be doing. He don't take this shit serious. He be having fun. I mean, sometimes I kind of he has to get carried away, but who am I to tell a nigga what he can and can't do? Display my power. And that's one reason why I don't be going live on my shit, bro. I do, but I'll be like, before I fucking start cutting niggas and doing all that shit, and that's stupid, bro. Like, I'm going to call niggas over to my house and start so I can kick him out when I'm not happy. That's drunk uncle shit. No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. But look, I do lives every once in a while, bro. For one, I might only want to be online for like an hour. It might be a long ass conversation. I might want to do something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, look, guys, I'm gonna shut it down, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to become like them niggas that be fucking like, I'll show you. Boom, boom. Now, if a nigga's being disrespectful as fuck, I can see that happening. Niggas trashing you and shit. But if your only way to win an argument is display your fucking power of motherfucking YouTube click, you're lost, nigga. You don't know where you started, you don't know where you're at, and you think you're there. Truth, truth, truth. Cries the Lord of the abyss of hallucinations, right? And the slave shall serve, bro. And they shall be thrown into a pit called because and devoured by the dogs of reason. No bullshit. That's what happens, bro. Like, nigga, just because you got the panel don't mean you're right all the time, bro. That's fucking that's straight fucking tyrant shit. And people wonder why we get these fucking people in power and they're so fucking evil because they have that same mindset, bro. They're above reproach, the pride of life, the lust for result. Like, nigga, you're a Christian. Okay, I get it. You love the Bible. Okay, I get it. But you're Nimrod on the fucking mic. You're motherfucking Nebuchadnezzar on the motherfucking panel with that click. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you got to think about it. Cook, you didn't told us how you was at a family outing at your family's house. But YouTube was more important. It seems to me YouTube got more power in your life than you do. Because you had your family with you. Your girl, your kids, your wife and this stuff, they having a good time. You're like, man, baby, look, I got to get home. I got the fucking girl. I mean, I got the software running. And everybody's fun got to stop because you want to come and display your motherfucking power. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses and all the king man couldn't put Humpty together again. I do the Humpty dance is your chance. Like real shit, bro. And this is like constructive criticism. I'm only 39, bro. I have a young mind and shit. See, you got the alpha males. Cook, you like an alpha male, but you ain't ever met the sigma male, bro. If you don't know what the sigma male is, bro, look that shit up. Look that shit up, bro. Really. You know what I'm saying? I find solace in destruction. I find solace in being okay. It's hard to get me out my square, bro. And I'm not even a Mason. And you trying to back me in the corner. No, nigga, you backing yourself into the corner. I'm over here. You're at home. Look, this nigga at home like this, look. You trying to back me in the corner. I'm like, nigga, look. And that's the problem, bro. That's what we breeding in these motherfucking shits. And you know what? It ain't no problem. That's the reality, really. You got a bunch of niggas that want to be gangbangers and shit. They go to fucking jail. They ain't gangbangers. They 40 years old. They want to get put on a gang so they can come out and be hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like, oh, nigga, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, like, they didn't put in they motherfucking stripes for shit, bro. And really, they don't know what they doing. They holding on to this fucking fantasy, this false image. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't willing to go do this shit the right way. And what happens when a motherfucker who's doing it the right way shows up? The niggas getting fucking afraid. They feel like they've been trampled on. Like the motherfuckers is attacking them and shit, right? If we gonna talk about shit, we gonna talk about logic, bro, and nigga, you obviously ain't using it, bro. What we talking about logic for? If you gonna tell me you gotta prove what you saying, then you equally should have to be proving what you saying. But if the only proof is you got is relying on a book, my nigga, and some pages, homie, come on, my nigga. Come on. What, you gonna go to the Masonic Lodge and show them some pages and they gonna let you in? Really? You gonna be like, no, I got the book. See this page? Look, I'll point this out. If you know the grip, you know the token, you don't know the word, you don't know the sign, How you gonna get in? You gonna drop the book? That's how you get VIP. You know what I'm saying? Get out of jail free card. You go get a little Bible from jail and show the page to the bailiff. And like, oh man, he got the book. Let him out. Fucking bullshit, bro. You gotta show and prove, my nigga. Who gonna live it? Gonna live it. You know what I'm saying? And the battle of wits, homie. Once you said that, I already knew you already should have known you lost. When you had to voice that shit, you already knew what time it was. You was way late, homie. Way late. And it's like, I'm not trying to have a battle of wits on purpose, bro. It's like, that's how I think. I ask a lot of questions. I'm trying to get somewhere. It's not to fucking make you look stupid, make you sound stupid. It's because hopefully one of us asks the right question, we might really get some answers and shit. But if we ain't looking for answers, we only looking to motherfucking beat a nigga over the head with opinions and beliefs. Pfft, where's the fucking Masonic? Where's the fucking the crafting in that? There's no crafting in that, bro. There's no perfecting of an ashlar in that, though. You know what I'm saying? That Masonic shit, and I am not no Mason. And I know Masons. But just because I know Masons don't make me a Mason. It's like you know niggas that's in the federal, so do I. Nigga. I know niggas in my lot, in my order. That's FBI and CIA and work at motherfucking Area 51. And I know a nigga that I don't even know what the fuck this nigga does. I really don't. But I know this nigga got money. I know this nigga be traveling and doing some shit with the military, some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm in it. This means I know somebody with it. So we talking about legal shit, right? Cook, you say you never been caught a felony. You ain't never been convicted of a felony. You never been tried for a felony. You never had felony charges before, bro. Like, really, what knowledge do you have, experience that's practical concerning that field? And I get it. Knowing some people just ain't good enough. Because I could be like, oh, nigga, yeah, motherfucking Raiders? Yeah, I play for the Raiders. They live in my city. What? That's worse than niggas that I'm Jesus. The white boys do that shit. That's like that. Really. It's the same shit. It's really the same shit, bro. Just change the words up. You know what I'm saying? I'm an FBI agent because my friends are. I'm a Jesus because my Bible is. Yeah. And that's what we get. It's a problem, right? When we whitewash, when we use representations of figures and imagery that has nothing to do with the actual thing that's represented, it's called false representation, right? You can sue motherfuckers for that shit, right? But what happens, we have people walking around as false representations of their own selves because they're trying to be this image. That's where we got maritime law and you got the fucking land law and shit, mainland law and shit. We got your social security and shit. My nigga Braxis know about this shit because he the one been schooling me on it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had to beat me in the head or nothing, bro. He do his thing. I watch. If I can understand, I will. If I can't, I'm going to ask a question. He going to put me in the right direction, try to explain to the best of his ability and shit, or upload some more shit. And if I really want to understand, I'm going to find a way to understand that shit. If I don't, I'm going to find a way not to. Cook, that's what you were doing. Oh, my nigga. And I was asking you about God, about the word of God. You already knew where I was going, bro. You were doing your best, nigga. And you was getting waterboarded like a motherfucker. They had a sheet over your head. You came cough. You was doing your best not to answer that shit, bro. And the thing is, if you had just been honest and answered it, bro, you're not fucking. I'm not going to look at you as a bad person. I'm not going to look at you as somebody who lost your faith or you're questioning your faith or you're going to hell or the devil's going to stick a horn up your butt or a toothbrush or whatever, or Jesus going to fucking stick you shank you with a nail and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to think none of that shit. And if you think that God's going to do that, like, how can you think for God? Doesn't God have his own mind to think for himself? Isn't that why he has his plan? You know what I'm saying? But if you think that, then that's really your thoughts. And I can't argue with if that's the case, how you think about shit. You're entitled to think the way you are, right? No bullshit. I believe everybody is. Freedom is a two-edged sword. If I say that I can think a certain way, then anybody that thinks a certain way that isn't a certain way I think, I should be okay with that. Otherwise, if I attack them or persecute them or oppress them for doing that, I have negated and oppressed my own ability simultaneously. Simple. But I was asking you about that God thing. Like, do you believe that the Quran, that the Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, the Vulgate, the motherfucking Septuagint, the motherfucking Tanakh, the Torah, the motherfucking Talmud, the motherfucking, what else? The Tao, the Tao, all that shit. The Veracocha, whatever for the Mexicans got and shit. Do you believe that's the word of God? And you say you believe that they believe. And I wish I would have asked you if you believe that they believe. I said, do you believe? And you didn't want to answer that question. And he went to tell me a story about nations and shit. And I said group. You said, isn't that a nation? I said, if it was, I would have said nation. But I said group. So I'm not saying nation. So obviously I'm talking about something different. Two people. That's a nation. So like me, us on the panel, is that a nation? Well, all I want to say is, well, then what the fuck are you doing, bro? Come on. Come on. We're dealing with a mindset that is likened to a fucking evil judge that's sitting on there tying up Bobby fucking Seale, nigga. Duct taping this nigga and having the bailiffs whoop his motherfucking ass and say he can't represent himself. That's what you were doing. I don't even know who that judge is. I didn't want to look him up. Prove that he was a judge. Like, nigga, I'm on my phone. I don't want to use my Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, have you not, either way. But look, you say it's the word of God. If your book is the word of God and you believe that and you encounter somebody who has another book that's not your book and he believes that book's the word of God, who gets to be right? Well, the Bible says, and they say, well, the Quran says, and he says, well, the Bhagavad Gita says, he says, well, the Mahabharata says. You're all saying the same shit. Y'all all doing the same movements. Who gets to be right? That's the fucking fucked up part. Where's faith in? Belief in things unseen. I haven't seen the Bhagavad Gita, I should say to myself. But if I have faith, then I should trust and believe that God is good, that he will be able to reach the people he wants. But what happened is, see this square and compass right here on this Bible? There's a good thing about that, there's a bad thing about that, right? The bad thing about that is men have had let me say the best way to say this. Men are able to devise ways to put a fucking measuring tape and use that square and that compass to construct a box they can place God within. And that's when that G comes into a bad situation, is they put God into this box. You know what they do? They fucking put a lock and key on it, and before they close and lock it up, they put their brains in there with it. I guarantee niggas ain't fucking going to the car dealership, looking at a car, looking in the Bible to see what kind of car they should get. I believe they'll be like, oh, God, help me find the right car. And if they don't, oh, God, help me get this thing fixed. And if it doesn't happen, oh, God, it's always an oh, God, oh, God. And I understand that. It's called faith. That's called belief. That's called trust. But really for me, what it is for me is I'm okay. Like, you know what, God, it didn't go my way today, right? The tour that they walked, they didn't come back. All right, well, the next tour, I'm going to go find another tour and hopefully it'll be a different situation. You know, that tour goes and I make money back, $150, right? Took me an hour to make that money, right? Talked to a couple couples, one goes, boom. So now I brought them over, I went home. You know what I'm saying? Got shit to do tomorrow. But, Cook, battle of wits, my nigga. Once you said that, you lost. Because I wasn't trying to battle with you, bro. That's how I think. I'm the mental fucking ninja. That means something. Like, in my mind, mentis, you know what I'm saying? Ment all. My mind all, right? Ninjutsu. Nigga, I use my surroundings, nigga. And if you're in my surrounding, I'm using you too. The shit you say, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to consider it. I'm going to hypothesize. I'm going to put something together and shit in my mind. I'm going to apply a reason. I'm going to apply a logic. I'm going to apply a valid, cogent, sound, and moral sprinkles on it. I'm going to get right back to you. And you're not going to like it because you're not really trying to learn. You're not really trying to be open-minded. You're not really down for positive retort or open retort. You want to be a dictator. You want to be this over the people. Not the square and compass, but this book. You want what this book represents. You want the power of this book over the people. Now, I'm not cool with that because I'm a man who will speak for himself. I'm the type of nigga that if I was back in the 1700s, I'd have been a dead motherfucking slave, nigga. Or on the run. They had to cut my legs off, cut my arms off. I'd have rolled away. Keep rolling. No bullshit, bro. I'm the type of man that cannot be silenced, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can block me, you can ban me and shit. You can use me as an example of your fucking, your wizardry of how you can't keep control and shit of your own panel. Of how you can't fucking, you know what I'm saying, keep control of your own fucking, your own ambition. How you can't circumscribe your passions. You let a nigga like the old little mental ninja get up under your skin, just ask questions and shit. And you never once thought to see to yourself, why is he asking these questions? Because if you would have, you might have came down off your fucking high-ass horse, which is made of wood, and it's filled with all these fucking evil things that's going to attack you, not me. Because you let that shit into your own Troy. Nah, bro. Troy. When they reminisce over you, my God. But it's just funny, bro. But you got me, man. Yeah, you banned me off your shit. You silenced me. I'm not, now I have to go on my own shit to have my power back. I came to your panel, thought I had some power, found I had no rights. I'm not even a slave. You know what Dr. Doom say? The people have only the rights that I give to them. You're like Dr. Doom, but like Dr. Doom was cool because he's a comic character, and MF Doom and Dr. Doom, Devon, and they can build some cold ass motherfucking monsters and shit. And I fuck with Dr. Doom, King Ghidorah, motherfucking Metal Fingers and shit. Victor Vaughn, the real motherfucker, wears a mask because how society did him. He don't want to show his fucking face, how fucked up society is and shit. In reflection, he wear that metal mask and shit. Shout out to MF Doom, rest in peace. But Cook, you showed your truth. You showed your colors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when you were talking about how bro Sanchez do that shit? You do it too. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't cussing you out. I wasn't slandering you, bro. I wasn't making fun of you. I wasn't calling you names. All I was doing was speaking my own piece. All I was doing was speaking my own heart. All I was doing was sharing my philosophy, my metaphysics. And you don't have to submit to them. You can hear him like, okay, I hear that. That's interesting. These are my thoughts on it. Instead of being like, nope. Because you know what? Some people are so negative, they can actually walk into a dark room and develop. Some people got to say no 15 times before you get the first yes. I deal with people like that all the time on the strip. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy. If you ever seen the movie Waterboy, what you did tonight, to me, it seemed a lot similar, really similar, akin to, or the likeness of, like the likeness of the Son of God, the Son of Man, likeness of. It looks just like it. Doesn't say it is like it, but it looked just like it. You look kind of like it, act kind of like Bobby Boucher, mom. What? Electricity? Benjamin Franklin invented electricity. I invented electricity. Benjamin Franklin's the devil. It's on my panel. I invented electricity. And it's like, bro, that's the length you're gonna go. You leave your family. Your family's having good to retard your brain and anger and anguish and shit. And when you talk about people are suffering, bro, I know who you were really talking about. No bullshit, nigga. I know who you were really talking about, bro. You're crying out. You're trying to let us know, bro, that something's going on. Obviously, if you don't leave like your family thing and shit, you know what I'm saying, with your family, food and fellowship with the family to come and argue and be the master of fucking the disaster of the galaxy and shit, bro, there's something going on. Really, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say to myself, I'm gonna leave work to go on a panel. Either I got the ability to, or I gotta re-examine some of my motives and shit, bro. What am I doing? Look at my surroundings and shit. What's really going on inside Zach? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to come out here and make money if I can't pay my bills? Was that panel more important? You know what I'm saying? And I wonder, look, I know, I hear you, I heard your wife today and shit, and sound like a really awesome woman and stuff, but do you think you're spending more time, bro? You spent like 8 hours on a panel yesterday. And I'm pretty sure if I look, I'm gonna do this right here, right? Let me see some. Let's check this out, bro. This might, and I'm gonna see how long this shit was today. And it's just me asking questions, bro. I mean, you don't gotta take it offensive. Nobody have to take it offensive. I know you probably gonna become sucking that nigga butt tomorrow and shit. Hey, that nigga mental ninja. Fuck you too, nigga. Anyway, this nigga still on? Oh, that's my other nigga right there. Boom. Gotta go to history. My nigga, look. Today, almost 8 hours, right? Let's look at yesterday, bro. Hold on, let me go to your channel. Hit 132 subscribers. You're getting some views though. 1 day ago, almost 9 hours, right? Today, you did 8 hours almost, bro. It's only 24 hours in a day, bro. So you spent almost 17 hours on the panel, yelling, arguing, telling everybody how about your belief is the Trump belief and shit. It seems to me that you want people to worship you. You don't want people to come to God. You want people to come to you. You got a family there too. You're like, I mean, I can't speak for your family, bro. I really can't. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, we had a barbecue and I got to get back home. I'm going to leave her so I get back to here. Just show them where your priorities are. And I know you got a message you want to give out, right? But maybe there's a message you ain't seeing. Maybe there's a message amongst your family like, man, like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. YouTube can be a lot of fun, bro. I done do 8 hours sometimes and shit, 7 hours, especially for the pandemic. I ain't got shit to do and shit. But like, I don't want to like, I don't know, man. Like, do you think your family aren't hearing you? How you on the panel and shit, yelling in the house and stuff, walking past the room like, damn, you know what? Ugh. Cause that's how we think sometimes. And if your family, I know that your family, your wife and stuff, but if they're anything like a human like me, you might want to, just rethink like some of the way you're interacting with not just the community on the panels and shit, but your family, because you could be silencing me and silencing them too. Without even having no button. They ain't even on the panels. Hey, look, just something to consider. Who am I, man? I don't know shit. I'm just a mental ninja, nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga that has no faith in shit. And all the things I'll be talking about, it must not make no sense at all. It has no logical application at all, period, bro. I get it. I will say anything I can before I fucking hang a motherfucker or set them on fire to justify me setting him on fire. Speaking of witch trials, isn't that what we were just doing? Was this a witch hunt? Come on up, all non-believers. Sir, drop, you a non-believer. Everybody's non-believer but you. But I'm going to show you something. Right? What? And again, I'm initiated. I'm in an order. And my order is probably the motherfucking most rambunctious of the orders and shit. We get the worst play and shit. And the Masons, they popular, but nigga, Thelemites and OTO, ooh. Hold up. Let me type this in. Masonry, Freemason, and the devil. Let's see what pops up from. Won't be long. So right here, there's 1, 2. So I got 3 different church organizations saying that Freemasonry is a tool of the devil. Of the devil. I seen one that said something about Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the crazy shit, right? Is that I hear what you're saying. I'm not against what you're saying. But like, don't you know that there's Christians that believe as strongly as you do, that believe in the word of God as strongly as you do, and they don't think that Freemasonry is good. They think it's evil. And that's a problem, right? Because if you stand on this, then you're right. But what if the person standing next to you stands on this and says what you're doing is evil, and you're saying I'm standing on this and what I'm doing is good and what you're doing is evil? Who's going to kill who first? Whose God is the good God at that one? Who's being deceived and who's not? Who's following Satan? If 2 Christians accuse each other following Satan, who's really following Satan? This is some things you need to think about, bro, because I know many motherfuckers who I found lots of shit that say AA is anti-Christian, is anti-Jesus and shit. Matter of fact, I heard once upon a time that white America even said for a couple hundred years that the Bible justifies the enslavement of blacks because they are unbelievers. So that's what we got people interpreting the Bible to be doing all kind of crazy shit. And a lot of times, it usually interpretation of the Bible doesn't really involve helping other people. It involves killing them. It involves persecuting them. It involves hurting them. And it involves, this is why I'm right. Boom. One to the dome. Kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Burn him at the stake. Because last I checked, I haven't heard of Thelemites doing things called inquisitions. I really haven't. I haven't heard of people in AA burning women at the stake because they say they were witches or because they could swim. And if you can swim, you're definitely a witch. What? And if we burn you at the stake, you don't burn, you're definitely a witch. But if you burn, you're not a witch. Lucky enough, nobody ever fucking survived. They were not witches at the end of the day. And that's what we do. Witch hunt. Witch trials. You know what I'm saying? You're using your faith to hurt people, to persecute people, to show how they're not worthy. Who the fuck are you? If God is Trump, if the Lord on high, the Most High is the one who decides who he's going to find and love and save, who the fuck are you to tell niggas that they have no faith? Who the fuck are you to say it to a God's kid? What if somebody came to your son while you sitting there and saying your son ain't shit? Or your daughter, you got kids, you got girls. What if some dude came to your daughter and said, nigga, your daughter ain't shit. She's not a real person. She's a fucking horrible person. You gonna sit there and let that shit happen? As the father? Nah, probably not. You'll probably do something. I don't know. You might sit there and be like, yeah, you're right. She has no faith. She's an unbeliever. She gets drunk. She sins. She has fornication outside of wedding, outside of marriage or wedlock. But when it's the home team, we gonna bypass all that shit. But oh, look, we having sex outside of marriage, but we family. You know, this is my kids. This is my girl. We ain't married, but look at those two people. They holding hands. They having sex outside of marriage. Persecute them. That's what that's what we do. That's it. So battle of wits, bro. It's impossible to have a battle of wits with somebody who basically doesn't use their mind, and their mind is locked by a book. The book is bigger. The book is more important than a human being, is what you say, is what your behavior suggests. That you will love a person if the book tells you to love them. If their name ain't in that book, you ain't gonna love them. That's logical. My name's not in there. I haven't seen your name. I ain't heard the word cook in the book before. Matter of fact, I haven't even seen the word Bible in the Bible. Ooh. I don't think anybody in the Bible had a Bible. Ooh. I don't think Jesus or Paul or Saul or Peter, I don't think any of them niggas did the things that we have to do to get in. What the fuck? Either way, bro. Battle of wits, nigga, you're not even using your mind, bro. So it's like, I'm not a bully at all. I'm really not. At all, bro. But that was fun. That was hella fun. I'm gonna upload this. Hey, shout out to Huey, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Diadet. Shout out to Noom. Crybaby ass nigga. That nigga be like this. Look, hold up. Let me get my long neck. One nigga be like, what I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is bring the people. What about the people? One nigga neck. What's up with your neck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Come on, they're begging it from Cook. You feel me? Because like niggas don't really respect you anywhere else and shit. I mean, I really don't. No bullshit, because you got that mindset too. Like, you know more than everybody. Like, I don't think I know more than everybody. I think that I do think that I have a great capacity to be considering a lot of different things and shit. But do I know more? Nah, I ask too many questions. I value the Socratic method and shit. Socrates, one of the greatest. He see two people talking, he come and start asking questions. Who really knows? Who really fucking knows and shit? But that shit was funny. I know Nuth. I know you're very happy. Shout out to Nuth. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys see me. He put me on mute. And I even asked, like, the thing with Huey, he was like, whoa. He was going back and forth. I shut up before he put me on mute. So it wasn't like, nigga, like you got me and shit. I had nothing else to say. It was you checking in or checking out. You were tired and shit. Like, man, I gotta get this nigga off. And what I'm gonna do, let's joke like they did as Branson Davidians. Just print up any fucking charge. We don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if it happened in Africa. We're charging these niggas with it. They did the same shit to the Black Panthers, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They do. Any way to get drugs in the neighborhood and get guns in the neighborhood to get us to kill each other. And we're using the same tactics on each other. Yeah. Any way to demonize my fellow man and shit. Let me call him an unbeliever. You know what I'm saying? Then 10 minutes later, he's a brother like me. Like, nigga, you a brother with an unbeliever, nigga? Is that what you want to do? You want to sit next to me on the front seat of the Titanic? Are you sure? Nigga, we going down, nigga. Anyway, I had fun. Tomorrow I got a fun day tomorrow. I'm riding with my Hell's lovers and shit. We gonna go tear the streets up of Las Vegas. Check me out, bro. I love this shit, my nigga. I love this motherfucking shit. I can't wait, bro. It's going down. Anyway, peace and love. Peace and profound from the Rosicrucian Amor order and shit. From the Thelimas, do what thou wish, behold, law, love, and the will. Look, everybody be fucking on my channel and shit, or checking my little videos out. Peace with Braxton, my nigga. Look, that shit, I love all the shit. I've been watching so much more shit about the maritime law shit and the vernacular. It's just been blowing my mind. And now, like, I find myself talking to people, interacting with them on that contract based on like how you do the contract thing. I'm learning how to do that without having to do the whole thing because people get riled up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gaining more knowledge than that shit, and I appreciate it. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. If you don't like me, go fucking write the mayor, nigga. Ask Biden to put me in a stimulus check or put me in the next bill and shit to shut me up. But like, yeah, I'm having fun. Had a good night. Had fun with the battle on the motherfucking cook shit. God bless you niggas. God bless all you motherfuckers. Good night.